Imagine you just bought a brand new telescope. You're excited to try it out and explore the vast expanse of space. You set it up, point it towards the sky, and start searching for something amazing. But here's the catch. You only look for things that confirm your existing beliefs about the universe. If you believe that aliens exist, you might spend all your time searching for signs of their spaceships. You might even convince yourself that a distant flickering light is proof of their presence, ignoring other possible explanations. This, my friends, is confirmation bias in action. It's like using a telescope to focus only on what we already believe, ignoring the vast and complex reality that lies beyond our limited field of view. Just like a telescope, our minds can be pointed in a specific direction, filtering out information that doesn't align with our preconceived notions. Confirmation bias is our tendency to favor information that confirms our existing beliefs. We do this while ignoring or downplaying evidence that contradicts those beliefs. It's a deeply ingrained human tendency, affecting everything from our personal relationships to our understanding of complex scientific issues. Why do we do this? Well, our brains are constantly bombarded with information. To cope with this overwhelming input, our brains develop shortcuts. These mental shortcuts help us process information quickly and efficiently. However, these shortcuts can also lead to biases, like confirmation bias. Our brains crave consistency and predictability. When we encounter information that aligns with our beliefs, it creates a sense of cognitive ease. Our brains interpret this ease as a sign of truth and accuracy. On the other hand, information that challenges our beliefs creates cognitive dissonance, a feeling of discomfort that our brains try to avoid. Confirmation bias isn't confined to stargazing and alien hunting. It's everywhere. Think about your favorite news source. Do you gravitate towards outlets that reinforce your political views? Or consider that heated debate you had with a friend about a controversial topic. Did you both cherry-pick evidence that supported your respective stances, dismissing anything that challenged your viewpoint? Confirmation bias also influences our relationships. Imagine you have a negative opinion of someone. You'll likely notice their flaws and mistakes more readily, further solidifying your initial impression. Conversely, if you adore someone, you might overlook their shortcomings, focusing instead on their positive attributes. These are just a few examples of how confirmation bias permeates our daily lives, shaping our perceptions and influencing our interactions with the world around us. Now you might be thinking, so what? Everyone has biases, right? And you'd be right. We all have biases. But here's the thing. Confirmation bias can have serious consequences, especially when it comes to decision-making. Imagine you're a CEO and you're presented with a new business proposal. If you're swayed by confirmation bias, you might only seek out information that supports your initial gut feeling about the project. This could lead you to make a decision based on incomplete or biased information, potentially harming your company's success. Or consider a jury deliberating a verdict. If jurors fall prey to confirmation bias, they might interpret evidence in a way that confirms their existing beliefs about the defendant's guilt or innocence. This could lead to a miscarriage of justice, with potentially life-altering consequences. The good news is that we're not slaves to our biases. With conscious effort, we can learn to recognize and mitigate the influence of confirmation bias in our lives. So, how do we break free from this bias bubble? Firstly, be willing to question your own beliefs. Don't be afraid to challenge your assumptions and consider alternative perspectives. Actively seek out information that contradicts your views. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it's crucial for developing a more balanced and objective understanding of the world. Secondly, surround yourself with people who hold diverse viewpoints. Engage in respectful discussions with those who see things differently than you do. Listen attentively to their arguments and try to understand their reasoning. You might not always agree, but you'll gain valuable insights and broaden your perspective. Finally, be aware of the power of emotions. Confirmation bias often thrives on our emotions. When we're emotionally invested in a particular belief, we're more likely to cling to information that supports that belief, even if it's flawed or incomplete. Take a step back, breathe, and try to approach complex issues with a calm and rational mindset. Confirmation bias is a powerful force, quietly shaping our beliefs, decisions, and interactions with the world. By understanding its pervasive influence, we can begin to challenge our own biases and cultivate a more open and objective perspective. The next time you encounter new information, ask yourself, am I truly open to the truth, even if it challenges my deeply held beliefs? The answer to that question might surprise you. It might even change your entire worldview. And that, my friends, is the beauty and terror of confronting our biases. It's a journey of self-discovery, one that requires courage, humility, and an unyielding thirst for knowledge. Are you ready to embark on this journey?